Like many neighbors, the U.S. and Mexico have a history of fighting over the same territory. Friday the territory was the 115 yards of wet ryegrass and synthetic turf that lines the floor of TQL Stadium, and that dispute was settled, in part, by a player whose participation was in doubt until he came onto the field, with Christian Pulisic's goal in the 74th minute sparking the U to a 2-0 victory. The second goal came from Weston McKennie in the 85th minute, pushing the U 4-1-2 past Mexico, 4-1-2, atop the CONCACAF World Cup standings on goal differential halfway through the 14-game qualifying tournament. After 2 victories last summer, it also marked the first time the Americans have beaten Mexico 3 times in the same year. The final margin, meanwhile, was a familiar one. The Americans' last 5 qualifying wins over Mexico have all come in Ohio, all by 2-0 scores. Only this time they got a little help from Mexican goalkeeper Guillermo Ochoa, who added some spice to a rivalry that was already extra hot when he appeared to be dismissive of the U.S. Mexico has been a mirror in which they want to see themselves and reflect and want to copy, Ochoa told an Inca. He then raced toward the corner flag and pulled up his number 10 jersey to reveal a t-shirt that read "The Man in the Mirror," beating Ochoa again. It's an emotional game. It's a game that has an intense rivalry, Berhalter said afterward. We're just talking about the rivalry with Mexico's team right now, not the country or not people. It's important just to acknowledge that we fiercely dislike Mexico's soccer team. We're fierce competitors and we want to win every time we're on the field. Berhalter had focused most of his pre-game comments not on mirrors or respect but rather on the importance of a home field advantage. And he got that in Cincinnati on a night that was cold and wet, with a wind chill in the 30s under rainy skies. The thin lighting ringing the stadium painted the top deck in red, white and blue while outside, vendors hawked huge Mexican flags, scarves and brightly colored serapes, fueling the sellout crowd of 26,000 were cheering for the visitors.